How's it going, guys? It's Noah here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a very cool one for you. We are in a barn full of classic abandoned cars. Now this barn has Mustangs, Camaros, Cadillacs, some old Mercury cars. We even have an old big Chevy wagon back here from the 80s. So I will put out that I'm not 100% sure what each and every one of these cars are. I know it's a Mustang. I don't know what kind of Mustang. I know it's a Camaro, blah blah blah. So feel free to tell me down below what each car was. But I'm very excited to show you guys this. There's a lot of cool things left behind here, and the amount of just dust that's been built up on these cars over the 20-30 years it's been abandoned is insane. So without further ado, let's go look at these cars and see what we find. So there's 3 different wings to this barn. We're gonna start in the first wing over here. Now look at this. Just in here we have what, 4 or 5 cars. So this is an old Mercury. Don't know what kind, but you can see the windows have all been smashed out. Hopefully the doors are unlocked. No, that one's pretty stuck shut. Look at the interior of this car, though. How beautiful it is, the red on red. Wow. The seats are even nice. Like the leather's not worn out or anything. I mean, kids have come in here and smashed up the windows, and people have come and stolen parts off these cars, but they are in pretty good shape. So 80s and 90s, the styling on this car. Pinstripe here was very nice too at the time. Like the factory hood scoop, that's cool. Now on this side we also have another Cadillac, which, big old land yacht. Engine's open on this one, or the hood's open on this one, so let's take a look. I mean, for how long it's been sitting, it's not that terrible shape. I've seen much worse cars at the junkyard. This hood weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Back when the doors were like a foot thick. But hey, it's in good shape. This only has 1,500 kilometers on it. Is that what I'm seeing? This car's also in fantastic shape on the inside. I love the old clusters and stuff on these cars. How cool they were back in the day. I see somebody stole the Cadillac logo. So it's a DeVille, this one. It says on the door panel. Even says right here, DeVille. But they're not rusty, nothing. They had to have been sitting in here for a very long time. These seats look so comfortable too. Even the back seat just screams luxury. What a car this was. Like the attention to detail on things like the logo right there. Like even just this handle here, or this pole bar. It's very cool. Got the ashtray built in right there. Beautiful cars. Oh wow, look at this car. This has to be a Cadillac. It's a land yacht. It's huge. It's like 18 feet long. My goodness. So this has 76,000 kilometers on it. That clock is cool. The whole car is cool though. Like, look at the back of the seat, how cool that is. So it's a Cadillac Galaxy 200 XL. So this car was actually driven. Interesting. See if I can sneak. It's funny because like the trunk of this Cadillac is bigger than like most cars are. This is the kind of car you could hide the bodies in. I guess it got resprayed. It was blue, it looks like. So maybe they were gonna restore these and the person passed away or something. Like, everything was designed beautifully. We'll come back to this car, see if I can get to the, No, I'm gonna have to go through the front. There's just like spare motors hanging out here too, which is wild. Some hubcaps. Bunch of period correct radios up here. It's very cool. Might have been a restoration shop. Look at this though, look at the material they used for this seat. Now, this car right here, I'm not sure what kind of car it is. So you can drop that down in the comments below unless I figure it out, but it kind of has like that Mustang-y, like Camaro-y look to it, so I'm gonna guess it's probably one of those. Can't lift the hood up. You know, there is other stuff in here, guys. Like, there's bikes and, you know, stuff like that. But we're going to probably bypass a lot of that. Alright, I had to go back around the Cadillac. But, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what this car is specifically. Notice that there's a bunch of, you know, records and stuff just hanging out here. What is this? It's like a Rolodex. That's pretty cool. It locks in, or it used to. That's rad. Wow, look at this. This one almost had 100,000 kilometers on the car. Still pretty good nick. It's missing some of the panels, but I mean, it's not in terrible shape. It's got floors. It's a very old CCM. Yeah, it's like somebody came in here and took all the badging off the cars. Alright, Alright, so this is just one half of the cars, guys. Or 1/3 of the cars, actually. There's probably like 10 more cars for us to look at. Just in the other room over here. So like if we come in here, look at this. Now this is my favorite car, this old Chevy, this old station wagon. I love station wagons. And seeing this thing just sitting here, oh man. Like, I'm not a big North American car guy, so it doesn't sadden me too much, but just the, like, look at how big this thing is. You know how much stuff I could take with me? The door is seized, but that big old door would open right up. It's a shame that somebody's like tagged it all up. Don't know if I mentioned, but look at the dust on these cars. It's all probably original paint. At least most of them are original paint underneath. Like, oh my goodness. I think this is potentially a Mustang. It's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Mustang. Look at the debris on the top of this. I also love the built-in roof rails, the built-in roof rack. I think all cars should have that. I can open the door, I believe, better on the other side, so I'm going to do that on that side. Wow. What a unit this car would have been. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Still stays up. No idea what motor this is. Probably was a big motor that didn't put out a lot of power. Yeah, and then here, Mustang. I believe these are just shells of Mustangs, which is wild. I mean, this wagon's in pretty good shape, eh, guys? Like, it's not in bad shape at all. I mean, the interior has been tagged up a little bit, but, I mean, everything's here for the most part. It's not rotting too much away. The headliner is just gone. Wow. Okay, so that's the big old station wagon. And we do have this Mustang right over here. If I'm wrong, though, let me know. Ford Motors Company, does it say? I just can't believe they're all just sitting in here like this. Maybe one day somebody will come and save these poor cars. 'Cause, I mean, the dust isn't what's going to kill them. they're not in the salt and the grime every winter, right? So, was this the louvers or whatever on the back of the car? Look at the interior. It's like a time capsule inside these cars. It's crazy. I don't know if I can show it, but something cool in here. You see that down there? The running lamp, headlamp, brake lamp, and washer fluid thing? That's rad. It's so like 80s and 90s. Did want to open this door, but way too much wood in the way. I don't want to damage the cars. Okay, so over in this corner here, like I said, I believe that these are also Mustangs. These look like they're just rollers, like they're just rolling shells. These two look like the same car. So maybe they used two of these to make one good one. I mean, the shell doesn't look terrible, but yeah, I believe it's a Mustang. It had 70,000 kilometers on it. Yeah, it's got the galloping horse, so it's probably a Mustang. There's not really much left in this car, but it's very cool to see. Yeah, it says Mustang on the above the glove box. This one's basically just as stripped out as the other one. Nothing really left inside of it. Sure that somebody would have good use for the body or the panels or something off of these cars. I'm sure they'd section them if they had to. It's missing the fan, but I mean, most of the motor seems to be there. Alright, so now we have two Mustangs. These seem like they're intact pretty much 100%. Open the door or not, but we'll see. Ooh. Wow, look at the interior on this one. I love this, the full black. It's beautiful inside. Pretty good shape too. Like, it's nothing crazy. I would expect this to be all moldy, but it's just barely moldy. Had a sunroof. Ford. Wow. The white one's cool too. I only say that it seems complete because it even has its emblem still, and the rest of the cars in here just don't seem to have that anymore. Like, you can see the Ford logo's still there, headlights are still there, markers are like still there. Oh wow, look at the rust on the roof. The full red interior. Not the biggest fan of the full red, but it's definitely an interesting spec of the car. Ooh. Nothing in the glove box. This one was a manual. I don't know if that's a rare thing on these kind of cars, but I know people would much prefer to have them now. And really, guys, that's the cars in this middle section. There's what, there's 6 cars just sitting here. But we're not done. No, wait, there's more. Got another 4 cars sitting in here. This is an old Mercury. They must have been working on it, because like they had so many parts left behind in here. I would just be shocked if they weren't fixing these cars up, or at least they were planning to. Mercury Cougar. This is another Chevy. This might be the Camaro right here. LS. Again, I'm a sucker for the full black interior. I'm more of a European car guy myself, but I can appreciate these old classics here. The saddled Mercury. This was a convertible, obviously. Can't really see that side, so I'll go around if I can. Yeah, there's your Camaro. You can see the entire ceiling is basically just collapsed on these cars. I can do this. So this is another Ford Mustang. This car here. I like the tiny little mirrors that look like saucer dishes. It's like somebody came and punched out all the logos and took them home. What is this car? This is cool. It's a Ford. This is radical. Ford Falcon. I love the chrome hubcaps. It's a very cool car. Yeah, these ones are bad. You can see animals have been running on them and stuff, but oh wow. Bench seat. That's cool. The key's even in the ignition on this one. Oh, it smells like Varsol in here. It's probably old gas. I like the seat pattern. And the handles on the doors. Whole car is super cool. We just got the one last car here. 100% Camaro. Don't know what year. But we still got the emblem on the side. Probably factory wheels to have matched rims. Probably a pretty powerful car back in the day. Take a little peek inside. I'm assuming this was a white leather spec car. I don't think it was yellow like this. 1980s Chevrolet Camaro owner's manual. So it's 1980s. This thing's 40 years old. Actually 43. It's very cool. Alright guys, thank you for watching this explore of this amazing retro car barn. I really hope you enjoyed it. Before any of you ask, I don't have the owner's information. I don't know who owns these cars. I don't even know if they're still alive. It seems like it was abandoned sometime in 2001. So they've been sitting here for a very, very long time, like at least 2 decades. I can't help you get in contact with anybody about these, so please don't ask. But with that, I really hope you did enjoy the video either way. Be sure to drop a like on it. It really helps push the video to other people on YouTube. Drop a comment down below. Tell me if you have owned one of these cars, if you like these cars, if you would want to save these cars. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, so if you could help me get there, that would be absolutely amazing. With that, guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.